Hi everyone. So what I want to talk about today is a case study of myself in this case. So lately I have been having like pain in my forearm to the point where I can only do like hammer curls with like 12 kilos and it hurts in a weird place, which means actually it hurts right here. Let me put a circle if I can right here. This is exactly where the pain is. So I've been obviously working on it, and then I wanted to show you what I see. So why is it that I have pain there? So the I think what hurts the most, even more than hammer curls, is wide grip pull-ups, and I want to show you the entire chain and to show you what happens in this case. So if I see my wide grip pull-ups, this is there. Right, so right away, if we see there right here, we can see that toward the left shoulder. So my approach when it comes to assessment is always lowest hanging fruit. So what pops up at you right away? And what do we see, especially right here, is as soon as I go up, like so up here, like so I start the pull up with my shoulder shrug very high in order to show you the stuff. So as I bring my shoulders down, everything is okay, is okay, is okay, is okay. And here, boom, right away, you can tell there's a weird thing happening with my left rear delt, and I go straight to my trap. So if I go at a normal speed, you can see right away there, like the shoulder, see, like that rear delt right here. See, the rear delt does not connect in a weird way right there, and I go to my trap, to my left trap, right here, there. You can see how much the left trap. Look at the right trap and the left trap. The right trap barely squeezes, and look how much the left trap squeezes. Even with the tattoos, you can tell. And so there's that whole thing of bringing the trap instead of using that right here. That's why it hurts. So I'm like, all right, so that's the lowest hanging fruit. This is where the problem is, right? Okay, but actually, if we, so why does it hurt the forearm, you think, right? I'm like, all right, so we're gonna keep going, and then if we look at the elbow, what do we see? Look where I start, and right here, as the stuff gets weird, look how much external rotation of the arm is happening. If I look at the right arm, by the way, I'm a lefty, so it's kind of weird that it's the good side. I mean, like everything is in line. There's a slight external rotation, which is normal on the wide grip pull up, but look how much more there is on this side. Donk. And then that external rotation, coupled with the fact that I go to my trap, is basically raking my form. You can tell like right here how much the form right here is working. Look at right here. Look how much is, see that? There. See how much it's that. That engagement right here is starting to give me it was the start of a tendinitis. I've been working on it for the last months really seriously, so it's much, much better now. But that's why the hammer curls are hurting so bad, is that spot right here is working way too hard. So if we look at all this, we go like, all right, so that's excessive external rotation. So maybe I'm creating too much external torque. And I'm going to my trap, so it's an external torque issue, right? Maybe I don't have enough teres major and everything. But actually, so that would be the first way to look at it. But actually, it goes even further than that. If you look at when I start the position, right? When I start the pull up, so the second I'm under tension, oops, sorry, this way, here, right? So you can tell like my right arm turns, but my left arm turns way more. The problem actually is if you look at the starting position right here, you will notice that my left arm rotates internally way more than the right. Look at the angle of the left arm versus the angle of the right arm, and you'll notice it turns internally way much. So actually, the reason I have too much of an external rotation of the left arm is not so much that I'm going like crazy toward external torque, is because I start internally rotated way more. Maybe it's because of the boxing background or stuff like that, but what happens is I'm relying way too much on internal torque. And on a wide grip pull-up like this, especially right now where I'm not very strong on pull-ups, I need external torque. So that means that I start with excessive internal rotation, and that forces an excessive external rotation to get me to the to the proper position, the right tension. So what happens, if you look, it's right here. My left latissimus dorsi, right, compared to the right. Right, so I got the teres major, but the left dorsi is not, you can see that from that line right here. Like the left latissimus dorsi, for whatever reason, is not being targeted nearly as much as before. So the issue is actually my left latissimus dorsi, which is not letting me start with the elbow in the right position, and in case too internally rotated for many reasons. And that action to go from internally rotated to excessive external rotation, because trying to create external torque and everything, you can see really the difference in the lat development on those two. That's causing my forearm to get pummeled by that action. So the problem is actually in that case the excessive internal rotation of the arm when I start pulling, and that, by the way, is creating problem in the shoulder, as you can tell from that weird movement right here, right there. That right here also hurts the shoulder. It's not crazy, but once in a while I'm like, ow, on the left shoulder, and it took me a while to notice where it was from. So most likely I've had that issue forever, but I was able to hide it because I was doing a lot of latissimus dorsi activation through my one arm press and all those exercises. And so I've stopped doing the one arm press, and I can't do the monster dumbbell lately, which I've always done with strongman because of equipment, because it's in the office. And so that shows you that I need to, first of all, target directly the left latissimus dorsi and go back to my good old-fashioned strong one-arm press and monster dumbbell. So on the next video, I'm going to show you one of the exercises I'm going to use to fix the problem. Cool? Thank you.